There's so much opportunity lost or left on the table because people don't understand the buyer's journey. So what is the buyer's journey? The buyer's journey is made up of 3 stages, which are future buyers, soon buyers, and now buyers. And only 1 to 5% make up the now buyers, the people ready to buy right away. So people spend money on marketing to put people on the buyer's journey and only focus on that 1 to 5%. And this is where there's so much money left on the table because people don't nurture the future buyers and the soon buyers, giving them the right information for where they are on the buyer's journey. Essentially, the buyer's journey is a process that buyers go through to become aware of, evaluate, and purchase a product or service. As mentioned, the buyer's journey is a 3-step process. Future buyers are at the discovery stage when they realise they have a problem. Soon buyers are at the consideration stage when they define their problems and research their options to solve it. And the now buyers are at the decision stage when they're ready to choose a solution that solves their problem and select the person or the company that they feel is the best fit for their needs. During the discovery stage, buyers identify their challenges or an opportunity that they want to pursue. They also decide whether or not it should be a priority. In order to fully understand the awareness stage of your buyers, ask yourself, how do buyers describe their goals or challenges? How do buyers educate themselves on these goals or challenges? What are the consequences of inaction by the buyer? Are there common misconceptions buyers have about addressing the goal or the challenge? How do buyers decide whether the goal or the challenge should be prioritised? At the discovery stage, your aim is to educate your buyers the benefits of ownership, why they need your offer. This can be simply a downloadable report on your website that explains the benefits of ownership or the pitfalls to watch out for when they're purchasing. During the consideration stage, buyers have clearly defined the goal or the challenge and are committed to addressing it. They evaluate the different approaches or the methods available to pursue the goal and solve their challenge. And here you ask yourself, what categories or solutions do the buyers investigate? How do buyers educate themselves on the various categories? How do buyers perceive the pros and the cons of each category? How do buyers decide which category is right for them? During the consideration stage, this is where you need to overcome any objections they may have to purchasing. Objections like, would it be easy to buy new rather than remodel? You should overcome the objections by explaining how remodeling adds value without the hassle of relocating, finding new schools, new friends, and so on. In the decision stage, buyers have already decided on a solution category. For example, they could write down a pro or con list of specific offerings and then decide on the one that best suits their needs. The questions you should ask yourself to define the decision stage are, what criteria do buyers use to evaluate the available offerings? When buyers investigate your company's offerings, what do they like about it compared to alternatives? What concerns do they have with your offerings? Who needs to be involved in the decision? For each person involved, how does their perspective on their decision differ? Do buyers have expectations around trying the offerings before they purchase it? Outside of purchasing, do buyers need to make additional preparations, such as implementing plans or training strategies? At the decision stage is where you can offer your consumer's guide to show them why you're the logical choice for moving forward with. The consumer's guide outlines your qualifications, recommendations, your credentials, comparisons, and should ask questions. So the idea of your marketing is to put people on the buyer's journey, and the buyer's journey moves your ideal clients along that journey through educating them on why you're the logical choice and the expert in your area for what they want. This moves them into the next step, which is your buyer's funnel, where the buyers are ready to move forward with you.